Wait, what? Why would you write that? Like, why would you share that information with any? I don't even want to know. Then look at this guy. Your name is Hia, and you write, "My grandpa fucks better than this game connects." How would you even know that? Like, I don't know. Graham is sharing some juicy secrets. You know what? I don't even want to know. Son, you need Jesus in your life. And Samantha, I'll let you slide, because that's kind of an accurate thing. Well, subtract what you said. I'm a little disappointed with the gore in this game as well, but I wouldn't necessarily put it in the context that you did. I mean, holy shit. But anyways, now that we got that extremely rocky start out of the way, what's going on, guys? My name is Cynic, and today I figured we would talk a little bit about Nazi zombies here inside of World War II. Because if we're being frank, I'm not sucked into the zombies experience as much as I wish I was. And if you guys were subbed to the channel for some time now, you would know that with Infinite Warfare, I was all zombies, no multiplayer, and here inside of World War II, it's the complete opposite. I spend most of, if not all of my time here inside of multiplayer versus zombies, and that's kind of saying a lot. It's not like zombies is a bad game mode. I mean, I think it's far from it. It's just missing something. It doesn't have me engaged and fully invested in the story or the gameplay as much as I wish that it was. And today I figured that we'd talk a little bit about it, try to break it down, see exactly what the issue here is, give my personal thoughts and opinions on everything. And I feel like this kind of goes without saying, but still not too many people understand what an opinion is. And this is what this video is. It's very heavily opinionated. You guys don't have to agree with me. Matter of fact, if you enjoy the story and if you fully enjoy zombies in this game, please let me know what you love the most about zombies here inside of World War II. But before we completely jump straight in and start busting heads and talking shit about the game mode, let's first talk about a lot of things that I think they did right. Like I said, I came into World War II expecting little to nothing, so the fact that they had a prologue that was actually really good, on top of a casual and quote-unquote hardcore Easter egg, some pretty good wonder weapons, and a decently sized map and bonus map, all of this stuff immediately kind of blew me out of the water. And I also love the fact that there's a lot of hidden recordings throughout the Final Reich Zombies map, which allows you to learn a little bit more insight to the full story that Sledgehammer here is trying to weave inside of World War II. You know, because of this, you're never lost in the story, and you're able to see these cool cutscenes that really weren't necessary, but Sledgehammer went above and beyond and actually created them, so I do applaud them for that. So there's definitely a lot of good that Sledgehammer has done here inside of their Zombies iteration, and of course, a lot of it is worthy of applause because Infinity Ward and Shredder have never done stuff like this. But on the flip side, these small yet kind of major changes doesn't affect the gameplay and change the fact that the gameplay is still kind of bland. Like, if I had to put it very basically on how the last 3 years were inside of zombies, I would say Black Ops 3 was more storyline, Infinity Ward was more gameplay, and Sledgehammer tried to play it where it was a mixture of both, but for some reason they haven't been able to nail the gameplay and it's still kind of missing something. It's just a little bland. Like I said, it doesn't have me fully engaged and fully invested in everything. I haven't bothered to aim for any of the hidden characters. I haven't bothered to try to do the hardcore Easter egg. For what? It honestly just doesn't have me invested in it. And I don't care enough for trivial things like an extra character to play as to really invest that amount of time. Also, with supply drops not working properly, I don't want to waste that much time. For what? There's really no reward system whatsoever in place right now, and because of that, there's a lack of incentive. And I also think there's a lot of other aspects to World War II Zombies that kind of work against itself. One, ranking up takes forever. I think that needs to be cut in half. How you earn supply drops in this game once they're fixed needs to be a little more transparent. And if weapons aren't going to be buffed in the sense that once you pack them, they're actually stronger, I think what they need to do is make it so that way you don't have to do the tower defense system every single game in order to upgrade wonder weapons. Maybe for the first time ever, if they wanted an upgraded wonder weapon, they would have to do the tower defense, but after that, I really don't think it's necessary every single game. It's kind of repeating the whole having to do the Easter egg instead of Zombies in Spaceland in order to double pack a punch in that game. For what? I don't want to do that shit every single game. And it's kind of funny because the more I think about it in comparison to Infinite Warfare, I know I talk shit to people that do this a lot, but I just do it to kind of gain a reference point. With Infinite Warfare, it was more gameplay. I care less about the story, to be honest. It was too wacky to care. In this game, it's the opposite. The gameplay is whatever, but I'm really invested in the story, and it's really just the setting that has me engaged. But at the end of the day, within an hour, I'm tapped out on zombies for maybe the day, maybe even the next day or two. And maybe all of this is because zombies feels like such a grind. I mean, it takes forever to rank up, and weapons really don't do anything past round 35, so you really got to work on trying to get a wonder weapon early on upgraded, as well as relying on traps, and hopefully you have free fire. That way you can fire that wonder weapon as much as possible. But you know, and it's kind of sad because the zombies this year is just kind of it's on life support, that's all it is, and it's way too late to pull the plug now because it's already a part of the game. But there is a lot of things Sledgehammer can definitely do to improve the experience, but for the time being, I think it's going to be a while until any of those improvements are actually going to be seen. For those of you that don't have this game, yes, zombies from my perspective as seasoned zombie player is overrated and definitely is overhyped, but again, that doesn't mean it's bad. It is gory, and it is badass for the first time when you realize that the gun that you have is way too weak and you're shooting a zombie in the face and you see more of its flesh fly off and his face become more and more bloody. That is fantastic, but unfortunately that's not enough to keep myself engaged. You know, I don't want to be running around with an underpowered weapon just to see how many zombies' faces I can get bloody. You know, this entire game is just kind of in limbo till everything's fully resolved and figured out, but as of right now, zombies is just whatever from my personal perspective. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. My name is Cynic. Thank you guys so much for watching and stopping by. Like always, I do appreciate it. A like will help the channel out greatly. And if you're not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You might want to go with here and go find Jesus and smack that subscribe button while you walk by. But anyways, until next time, guys, I'll see you all later.